fine line between morals and like judgment. Okay, so like let's take a 16-year-old female. They're saying like don't judge her and she's allowed to wear whatever she wants. Let's say she's 16 and she's wearing like nothing, like she's wearing you know, a super skimpy outfit, and she goes to meet her boyfriend's parents for the first time. I'm really fucking this up. But yeah, it's like we're not even allowed to have morals now because they call that judgment. That's like the new, like, moral is the new judgments. That's what I was saying before. Like I loved our grandparents, like the morals they had, and and I understand the compassion today, but you can't because like I saw. All right, here's a Facebook fight I saw. They were saying don't tell women what to do with their body. Okay, right? Don't tell me what to do with their body. And if a woman is dressing like a quote unquote slut, she's allowed to, and like don't judge her. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's something you just say on the internet, right? If your 14-year-old teenage daughter was like wearing nothing to like a funeral or something, right? Like you wouldn't want her to wear that, because they were saying, oh, it was the some female reporter was wearing like a bra basically when she was reporting, and they were saying like it wasn't professional, and they're saying like what's such thing as professional, but so we're in this stage right now. I just had a thought like we're just questioning everything, so there's no meaning to anything, right? There's just like nothing means anything, and everything we were taught is just thrown out the window. Like, yeah, like a female twerking in a thong, in a bikini. It's like you're not allowed to place any judgment on that. But judgment doesn't always have to be like a bad thing. Sometimes, like for me, it's like I'm not. Maybe I made a judgment call, but it's almost like instincts. Like that's how we feel everybody out, right? The shit Facebook is trying to tell you, it's not real because we all do it. You know what I mean? Just like if you were gonna buy sell somebody something, right? You would kind of judge who's coming, like who you're meeting, right? So if you like met a shady looking dude, like you felt he was shady, right? Because why? Because maybe he was dressed really bad, and he had like fucked up hair, and he had like tattoos on his face, and that's okay to make that like the judgment can. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you're not necessarily gonna do anything with that knowledge. It's just how you come across sometimes. Like it just is what it is, right? Like when you're meeting your girlfriend's father for the first time, like you want to be on your best behavior, right? Because we just it doesn't, you just should. Sometimes there's a place to be professional, I guess is what I'm getting at, but they don't like that now. Like, what's professional? There's no such thing as professional. It's like, yeah, but there is though. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, trust me, I am the devil's avocado, and I know, like I said, I can argue their argument. Like I get it too. Like words are just words, but sometimes I think we're just getting out of control with morals and traditions and shit like that, right? Like sometimes it's okay to have old school ish traditions. Like not everything has to be flipped upside down. We've done decent, And like I said, if you compare right now, our like depression and like I said, and anxiety and disease, and like we're overweight, and like the country's like bankrupt. So what's so great about what has happened now? You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of look back on the 90s and 80s, and like I said, besides racism, okay, that's one thing that I'm glad is like better now. So like if you could just go back in the 80s and 70s, I think everybody would agree that it was better, right? For some reason it's hard to get people, I guess, to see that, right? Like we want everything flipped upside down from the time that we look back on now and say that was the best time. So like why are we even changing that? And I don't know, I guess people just get carried away, right? People are getting carried away. And we're at the early stages of social media, so this is what it is. Like maybe it will die out a little bit, and it's like everybody's just like fighting right now, and I guess that's just what it is. You know, it's like a digital war, just like when we look back at the Civil War and shit like that. But just with like robots and all that, and just I wish I could say, you know, I see hope, but I don't actually. You know, I'm actually